Hi, Lilia from Heal Scotland. So why do we need the community? Why would we need an app? Because it's quite simple. The age of information, where we have this phenomenal information share and exchange and a lot of stuff out there, we don't know what's right, what's not right. But the reality is that we're able to share now directly from people's experiences and teachings in a way we never ever could before. So a lot of our books that are in our schools and universities and in our homes are now out of date, because by the time the information would get peer reviewed and then filter its way down to you, the average time for information getting from that to us is about 17 years. Now we don't have that. We can see what people are doing and hear what people are doing right here online on the internet. So that's created a problem, because there's a time lag in terms of what is the best for you if you get sick, and what can you do to stop yourself getting sick. Because previously we went about our lives, we went to the doctor and really fully expected them to fix us. And a lot of the time back in the day, that was quite easy, because you had tonsillitis or something that could be, the symptoms could be managed until the body got better. Or maybe you got an operation, tonsils out or your appendix out or whatever. Now it's very, very different. A lot of our disease is chronic autoimmune disease, high inflammation and stress, and pills and surgery can't fix that. But we can. And this is what's really exciting about this work. But the big thing is that you may just not believe that. You may not believe that you have the power within you to change your information and your levels of stress. But you absolutely have. And we have the hard science to prove it. Everything that we will do in this community has got the hard science behind it. Otherwise, we'd never have the confidence or the passion to get this information to you, because we know that it works. Every single thing that we teach at the community, I personally have experienced. There's lots of new stuff coming in, different ways to get from A to B, from sick to well. There's loads of different ways to do it, and that can just add to the confusion. But the thing is, what we need to learn to do is tap into our intuition and really see what we're drawn to and people that you're drawn to. That's why we have to have a variety of teachers, because even for me, I had Jim McFadden down teaching us the Wim Hof protocol. Now, I've been doing the Wim Hof protocol for a couple of years now, but Jim talked us through the breathing, and just a penny dropped for me that I'd been sitting on the beach, not particularly wanting to go into the cold water, but after I'd done my breathing, I was quite enthused, because quite simply I changed my brain frequencies and my chemistry with the breath. And as soon as you do that, your thinking starts to come up, and you're like, this actually looks quite good. Now, I should know that, but for some reason it just dawned on me when Jim was teaching us. I was like, of course, I've changed the chemistry, which means I've changed my thinking, I've changed the frequency of my brain, I've changed my perception. And the penny just dropped. So we're on this journey that we're continuously learning and expanding, and it's just super exciting. And when you get as passionate about this stuff as me, I actually think sometimes I want people to heal more than they do. It's the community's set up because the reality is the people that I have seen die have not done the protocols. Quite simply, they are not following. And it's exactly the same as dieting or training for a marathon. The knowledge does not get you running the marathon in a good time. The knowledge, of course, really helps you to prepare your training. And it's exactly the same if you're learning to play the piano. The knowledge of how to play it and the music, the sheets of music and all that is not what gets you to become a good pianist. And it's the same with healing. Knowing all about juicing and knowing all about letting go, that is not good enough. You need to do these things over and over again until you get really good at it. And that's what the community's for, is to provide the support and the information, the education and the continued practice and discipline. If you went on a yoga retreat for 12 weeks, your body would be very, very different by the time you came out. If you went on a Joe Dispenza 12-week meditation advanced course, you would come out a very different person. If you did the biology of belief and let go of all your limiting beliefs, you would come out a very different person. If you did Gerson for 12 weeks, you would come out a very different person. There's loads of things you can do, but what we are doing at the community is we're taking it all together. And we're giving you all the stuff that we know works. Why? Because we've got the science, we've got the testimonials behind it. And the science helps us to understand why it works. It always did work. Max Gerson's been healing people for nearly 100 years with his Gerson therapy. So we know that this stuff works, but it doesn't work if you don't do it. And this is what the community is for. It's to give you the place to repeat it. Now, I hear a lot of people say, oh, it's a long time. Well, let me tell you, if you get chemotherapy and radiation, that's a long time. It can take 6, 7 months, maybe up to a year of treatments before you feel well. So 12 weeks is a snapshot in time, and it's only the start of the journey. But it's long enough to really start to refire and rewire the brain, to change the information. Because what we need to do is change the information that's in there for new, much more empowering, much lighter information. The body is light in information. You're not a robot. Maybe you think you are, but you're absolutely not. You're an energy being, and we have the science to prove this. So if you're a bit like science and that's your religion, you need to get online and do this research for yourself, or come to the community and we will spoon feed it to you, because I tell you, it is the most exciting stuff you will ever learn. And even if you don't want to learn it for yourself, learn it for your kids, learn it for your grandkids. Do not be left behind in this phenomenal age of information. We're bringing these people to Argyll, to Scotland, so that you can tap in, so that 5.2 million of us are no longer living in the past, hanging on to things that no longer serve us and dragging ourselves down. We have this information now, this powerful, powerful, amazing information from all these geniuses all around the world, and we're bringing it right onto your doorstep. You can join us via the app. You can come and do the courses. You can come and stay for a night, a weekend, a week, a month. We've got 8 places, and these people are going to go through the 12-week program, and we're going to prove to you what you can do on various different diseases. But to me, they're all the same. It's a phenomenally out of balance body, and we're putting people back into balance. And I include myself in that, because living in Scotland for 4 months over the winter is hard work on the body, and you get back into old habits. So I'm personally really intrigued as to how I'm going to feel when I come out of this 12-week adventure. Anyway, if you want to know any more, give me a shout. Please help me spread the word. Download the app. It'll be with you very soon. There'll be lots of ideas, all the information, all the courses that we can put through the app will be coming to you, so you can join in. But remember, it's not the knowledge that's going to heal you, it's the action. So get with a like-minded bunch of people and really support each other and motivate each other, and let's do this. 80% of our disease could be prevented. Let's start preventing it. Chat soon. Ciao.